Welcome to the stream. We actually had another tangent of talking about racism on stream for the first, two and a half hours. But welcome. If you're brand new, I had to go take a break and take off all my makeup and take out my contacts because when I get frustrated or angry, I cry. So that was the whole waterworks in the first 2 hours of the stream. So you did miss that, unless you were here for it. But welcome. If you're brand new, I'm Snowlit. I usually stream 5 days a week. This week's only like 3 days, plus some short bonus streams of games I don't stream usually. But other than that, I'm working on Yakuza, which is what I'm currently doing today. I'm also doing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and what else am I doing? I'm supposed to start Immortals Phoenix Rising, but I couldn't this week because my internet went out. Because we had a huge snowstorm in Colorado last weekend, and it knocked out my internet for like a whole day. I had power, but no internet. It was really weird. So, yeah, that's what I'm starting next. But welcome! It's been a really not typical week for me, so I will say, expect, I guess, a more consistent schedule and me not frustration crying all the time about racism on stream. That doesn't always happen, but it has been kind of a thing recently. So that said, welcome to the community. Thanks for being here. Welcome. We talk a lot here. You notice that too, Shin? It is a thing. For sure. It is a thing. Kiryu inspires everyone to be better. I think he does. Kiryu actually, throughout the games, he actually does say really, like, meaningful, good life lessons and morals and stuff. It's because of the Inspire People to Be Better song from Yakuza, is it? Did I see the new trailer for the new Life is Strange? Actually, I did. I played the first Life is Strange, but I never played the second one or Before the Storm. And I feel like I should go and play those. But the new one looks really good. I also am really, really interested in Forspoken. Forspoken is the official title of Project Athia by Square Enix. Project Athia was the working title, apparently. I didn't know. But it's for what looks to be a kind of action adventure RPG, made by the developers who did Final Fantasy 15, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm excited. So those are the two I'm kind of looking at. I didn't see the rest of the Square Enix stuff. I was supposed to see if I have Remnant, right? I guess not. This is a lot, actually. Maquette? I don't know what Maquette is. I'll take it if it's free. Bicycle of Death, you're gonna lurk and absorb the vibe. Sounds good. Thank you for being here. Oh, I already had that one. See, I already have this. I already have it. Huh. Dr. Themo, you were gonna say, oh man, you look so low res. What happened? And it was you? Those of you that watched the weekly, my appearance on the weekly earlier today, there were actually times I was kind of a pixelated blurb or blob. Like, I don't know what happened to my connection, because my connection is not usually bad, but I was connected to, like, the entire, I guess, stream with my video and everything for the entirety, and I was, like, the last one, right? So I don't know if that had anything to do with why I was so blurry, because normally I'm not. I mean, look at me now. I'm not blurry, so I don't know what happened there. But I was watching, and I clipped a section from my segment earlier, and I was like, why am I so, like, blurry? I felt kind of bad. I guess it was my connection, somehow. You've been wanting to get AC Valhalla. You just got a PS5. Well, congratulations. Oh my gosh. Congrats, Disaster. That's awesome. Have you got it hooked up yet? Welcome to the PS5 club. What's Farpoint? Looks like a first person something or other. Well, they're free. I'll take it. Alright, I've claimed them all. I also downloaded Yakuza 5. Not that we're even done with 3, but I downloaded it. I can already tell. That's Haruka there. She's growing up. Holy shit. Haruka's growing up. Oh, that's good that she's in Yakuza 5. Because I don't want her to, you know, unexpectedly die or something. So many characters in Yakuza, I swear. You get so attached to them. And then they decide to kill them off like Game of Thrones style. And you're like, why? You will love a Life is Strange 2 playthrough with me, Andu? Well, the new Life is Strange comes out in September, right? And they were going to release all the episodes at once. So maybe my goal this year is to do Life is Strange 2 before the release of that new Life is Strange. I think that's what I'll do. Because it's in September. Forspoken's looking pretty sweet too, right? Hey Silver Dragon, you've been lurking for a while listening to the convo. You really love that I talked about such an important issue. Big hugs. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for listening. No, I really appreciate people who listen. It's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. But I know it's not easy to listen to. It's not easy to talk about, but I'm glad people are listening because that's where things can start to get better. So thank you. The Rakuen game we saw this afternoon also looked awesome. Oh yeah. Super Shigi is her name. She's half Japanese, I believe. A game developer and music composer for games and also a streamer. I followed her too because I'm interested in checking out her streams and listening to all the music. I always admire musicians in general because I'm not very musically talented myself. So to me, they're like on another level. And I definitely have respect and admiration for people who make music. You saw it was a little blurry. It wasn't that bad. Okay, that's good, Chicken Nugget. That's good. Yeah, you had it for a few days, Disaster. You played Astro's Playroom, and now you're playing through Horizon Zero Dawn. Ah, good choices. I actually never finished Astro's Playroom, but it is really good. So. Oh, Farpoint's a VR game. Oh, I don't have VR. Okay. Free games are pretty much 98% of your Epic library. Yeah, same. Same. Silver Dragon, you were finally able to order a PS5. Should be arriving Monday. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Excuse me. More and more people are getting PS5s. That actually is really cool. Congrats. You need more games that take advantage of the new controller. Yeah, of the PS5 games I've played so far, they don't really do the extent of what you experience in Astro's Playroom. Hitman 3 had some interesting haptic feedback feels, but nothing to anywhere close to what Astro's Playroom shows you. So, what else had an interesting... I think that's really it so far. Even in Spider-Man, Miles Morales, or Demon's Souls, there wasn't a ton, I guess, that did that. And so I don't know. I just look forward to more PS5 games coming out that really use the controller. So... you played more Yakuza 3 this morning, Andu? You suspect I will not reach spoilers for you tonight. Well, yeah. We didn't start gameplay till after 3 hours in a stream. Don't forget, we still have the option to extend today's stream. Extra support's always appreciated, always optional, but massively appreciated, and we'll get actual more gameplay time. We were slow to start gameplay because of more unexpected but very important conversations about racism. This has been a thing all this week and all last week, so I've been in a mood this entire week because of all the anti-Asian hate going on. So normally my intros are supposed to be like 1 hour, but this week, like today, was 2 hours. Last week we had a day where it was 3.5 hours because of all the talks about racism. And it is exhausting to me, but I know it's important. And I'm thankful for anyone who does listen. I know it's not easy, but if you're willing to listen, that's the least that people can do to help. If you want to help, if you truly care, that's the least you can do. So if you have listened, or if you just discovered my stream today, whatever, I actually highlighted the 3.5 hour discussion from last week. I broke out into frustration tears on stream in that one too, just like I did today. So it's very raw, it's very real, but it is very important. And I know it's uncomfortable, but some of us don't have that privilege of just sweeping it under the rug. So please, 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 if you have time and your anxiety levels are okay, then please take the time to listen. I'll probably highlight today's part 2 because I do think it was important as well. And also hearing Diz's input. Again, don't hate on Diz. He and I had a disconnect when he came into my room to kind of talk. So that's where it was. Like he's not at all tuned in to streamer Twitter, which is where I was basing a lot of my frustration, right? And my emotions and my whatever. He doesn't know what it's like at all because he also doesn't do social media. So yeah. Anyway, it's important. You don't know, Pixelated? You've heard me sing Mbop on stream. That was certainly unlike any performance you heard. You remember that? Oh, it was terrible. If I did play an instrument, what would I want to play? Piano. I have always loved the piano. To me, it is one of the most gorgeous instruments. And I would absolutely love to be able to play the piano and just... Because I could play one of my favorite songs ever from Final Fantasy, Xanarkand. It already has a piano instrumental anyway, but it would be so amazing to be able to play that because it's such a sad song. You knew her from To the Moon soundtrack. I actually played and streamed To the Moon a long time ago. I don't remember the music. I should probably go back and listen. Oh, hey, Simcopter. Thank you. I appreciate you dropping in. I hope you've been well. Welcome. Okay, we need to load the game. I'm playing games, I swear. Borderlands 3 takes a tiny bit of advantage of the PS5 controller. Oh, really? Yeah, I want more games to do more things with the controller. Like, this controller can do so much. So much. So much. Hey, Grand Decao, or Grand Decayo, is that right? Grande Cayo? Feel free to correct me. I always butcher people's usernames, but welcome to the stream. How are you? Do I have to play Spider-Man on the PS4 to play Miles Morales? No. Not really. It's kind of standalone. You will see some references, like small little Easter egg references to the PS4 Spider-Man in Miles Morales, but I wouldn't say it's required. However, I do highly recommend playing the PS4 Spider-Man before you do Miles Morales. I actually enjoy Spider-Man Miles Morales more than the PS4 Spider-Man. Even though, to me, the PS4 Spider-Man is heavily tarnished by one specific NPC who had the most annoying, voice and personality, and was a depiction of a live streamer, which, considering that's what I am, who I am, it's my job for 6 years, I had beef with that portrayal. So I was very, very unhappy with that character, and that heavily tarnished my overall impression of the game. I still got a platinum trophy in Spider-Man. It's up in here. I have proof. I get trophies in this game. And it's still worth playing. If you do plan to get platinum, I know it says 97%, but if you do plan to get platinum, you will have to deal with that annoying NPC, who is a terrible portrayal of live streamers in a video game. I was not happy. at all with that portrayal. But maybe that's just me. So, but yeah, I recommend it. It's really good. And they remastered it for PS5, so. Hey, Tyrana, thanks for joining. Simcopter, you said we appreciate you take the time to talk about it. Well, thank you. Thanks for listening. Were you here for it? I was not planning to frustration cry on stream today. But this week has been something else, so I appreciate you taking the time to listen. If you don't like the racism talk, go out in the world and solve racism. That will remove the need for these talks to happen. Problem solved, right? Right? No, seriously. If only it was that easy. Alright, what was I even doing? We're on chapter 6. I gotta find Kanda. Oh, that's right. We just got like the whole down low on all the potential traitor to the Tojo clan. I feel like I need a rehash of a summary of whoa, the main story up to this point. I am out of it. Where are my resident Yakuza experts and lovers? Where's Inkheart? Where's Alice? Inkheart and Alice, if you're here, I need some plot summary up to chapter 6. Oh, my brain is not working today. Hi, Nostalgic Hero. A musician once told you piano was the best instrument ever. Piano is amazing. I love the way it sounds. I think it's a very versatile instrument too. And not that I know what versatility means in music, but Shadow Scorpion, you love to Xanderkin so much. Yes. You'll share her song from the soundtrack in Discord. Okay, sounds good, Andu. I'll look forward to listening to it. Final Fantasy V taught you, Sleepy, that to learn the piano, all you need to do is play 8 different pianos across the world. That's a lot of pianos. Dr. Themo, you don't know if you mentioned it, but you do play piano. Oh, I'm jelly. I know I could do it. I could try to learn, but I'm jelly. Not great, but you took lessons for years at college. You're fixing to get a new piano after years of not owning one. Ah, that's right. You ordered one. No, you told us. You told us, was it yesterday? You said you got, God, I don't know what the brand was. You bought that and you bought a bench, a piano bench to go with it. Yeah, you told us. Okay. I don't know why I didn't put the two together, that you were buying a keyboard and thus you play the piano. I don't know why. That didn't occur to me. My brain's not working this week. Oh, you're Brazilian, Kaio. I pronounced your name well. Okay, I tried. Well, welcome. Welcome. Disaster, this is good to hear. Your only experience with the Spider-Man game is the one on PS1. I've actually not played any other Spider-Man games except for the PS4 one and then Miles Morales. And I will say that everyone who's ever, I guess, came by when I was playing Spider-Man have mentioned that the PS4 Spider-Man really nailed it down. And all the previous Spider-Man games just couldn't nail down the web slinging and the swinging, you know, how it feels to actually swing through New York City. So I think even if you've never played Spider-Man games or you're not really super into Spider-Man, they're worth playing. Like, they nailed what it feels like to be Spider-Man in a game, in my opinion. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah, it was epic. Wasn't that Ashley Birch playing as the streamer in Miles Morales? Yeah, in Miles Morales, she was, I forgot her name, but she's the one who was the podcaster. Yeah. But in PS4 Spider-Man, there's a different live streamer character. I don't know who played her, but she was just a terrible depiction of live streamers. I've not seen many live streamers depicted as characters in video games, but so that was one of the first ones I saw, and I was not happy because it was such a obviously negative portrayal, and I had so much beef with that character, you know. But that's just me. Yeah, it's like how you couldn't enjoy the South Park episode with the homeschool kids. Just not fun to be made out to be a loser in fiction. Yeah, exactly. You got the remaster for free when you got Miles Morales on PS5. Yeah, it came with that, didn't it? I need to do the NG Plus trophies, Leo. I don't know if I want to do NG Plus of that game. I did it for Miles Morales because I actually enjoyed it. Sim, you were sleeping, but you follow me on Twitter. Oh, gotcha. Well, thank you for dropping in. if you ever get time and you want to listen to very raw but important racism discussions, I highlighted the one from last week. It's like a 3.5 hour highlight called Difficult but Important Discussions. And I'm going to highlight the one from this stream too, which was roughly 2.5 hours. So if you do have free time, which I know as a streamer it's hard to have free time, but if you're interested and want to set aside some time, you can go through those. And I warn you, it's not very pretty because I frustration cry, but it's very real. And I think I don't really be that vulnerable on stream often, but this month has been something else in general. So yeah, if you do want to listen, that's good. That's nice, and I would appreciate it. Hi Afton, welcome back. Okay, we need to get a story summary. Oh, Andu will help. Kashiwagi got shot by a helicopter attack, that's right, at Millennium Tower after talking about the man who shot Daigo, an Okinawan Yakuza guy. What's his name? Was it Nakahara? His name was Nakahara, actually. Kashiwagi said there wasn't enough time between the shooting for it to be the same man. But did he say that? I could have, maybe it wasn't. Okay. Maybe it wasn't the same man. Playing piano helps a lot if you major in music. A piano and music theory student is like a calculator to a math student. Huh. Yeah, I didn't major in music. Does that mean it's going to be hard for me to learn? With my love of pianos, might you recommend Hot Shot, the cover you posted recently in K-pop channel? It's not a Dreamcatcher song, but a very beautiful one indeed. Oh yeah, no worries. I just haven't been able to focus on, like, I haven't even been doing, like, watching BTS things in K-pop because this week, like I said, I've been on high anxiety. There's a lot of anti-Asian racism and hate, and that's all my brain has been about. So at some point I will catch up on things and hopefully get back to a more normal state of being. But yeah, I haven't even been able to watch stuff that I would normally watch. So Smike, you were there for part of the stream early today. You were at work. You could only see some. You wanted to show support. Thank you, Smike. I really appreciate it. He said it's the best instrument because it's the only one you can play rhythm and lead simultaneously. And if you sing, you can be great like Elton John or Freddie Mercury. That's some big shoes to live up to. To try to be as good as them. But that's cool. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, no worries, Dr. Themo. Yeah, I remember now. You spent your stimulus on a keyboard and a bench. I don't know if there was more to that. So you had a little bit left over. You were telling us about it. I try to remember things about what you all tell me. I care. Date met up with Kiryu after he escaped the police. They went to the new Serena bar. Kanda, the stockbroker guy in a suit, and Majima were the only ones who could have put out the hit on Kashiwagi. And Kiryu agreed he would start by investigating Kanda. Okay, that's where we are. Thank you, Andu. Date said Kanda always gets his goons to round up a woman off the street every night, so that's Kiryu's lead. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Andu. This game is good. You get so many laughs seeing me play it, Smike. Yakuza series is great. If anybody doesn't know about this game series, it's very, very, very story driven. And the character development and the story writing are phenomenal. This is my 4th Yakuza game. I played Yakuza 0, Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, and now I'm on 3. And it's just so well done. Like, I honestly have been sleeping on this series because I've had people recommend it to me because I do story-driven games, right? And I just never got into it till starting last year. And I regret it that I didn't start earlier because these games are good. And of course, there's the new one that just came out, which is Yakuza 7. But it's about a different protagonist completely and not this guy. This guy is the main protagonist pretty much from 0 to 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's a great character. So anyway, I guess we should probably play now. I'm just enjoying chatting with everybody. You're still in awe of the swinging around in Spider-Man pixelated. It's got to be one of the best gameplay moments. It's so solid, isn't it? That's what I'm saying. It's hard to capture the feeling of swinging around as well as that game did as Spider-Man. But yeah, Disaster. I think you would like it. I mean, you don't even have to like get all the achievements if you're looking forward to Miles Morales more. So, oh, that's the first one you finished, Comic-Con guy. You should play the PS4 one. This game, Nostalgic Hero, Yakuza 3 was your favorite in the series up till 2012 when 5 took its spot. Oh yeah? I'm excited. This is my first playthrough still. Tesseract, the world design was great. Side missions were actually fun. Traversal was enjoyable traveling. Wait, what are we talking about? Dr. Thema, you have to wonder how non-specific they have to be when they depict streamers in fiction. Like, how careful do they need to be to not accidentally depict an actual streamer and therefore avoid a lawsuit? That's a good question, because I feel like there's so many streamers out there now. But who knows? I think I have to leave. Time to leave. For the trophy, you don't have to do the DLC at least. Yeah, just NG+. That's true. Hi, Ghost. Welcome to the stream. How far am I through the game? Chapter 6. Out of 12? I was told there's 12 chapters in this.
Moshi moshi.
So we're halfway, I think? Oh, it's Rikiya! We left him!
Rikiya. すまないことしたな。どうした? 沖縄で何かあったのか?
いや、そうじゃないんです。
ん? じゃあどうしたんだ?
今俺、カムロ町にいるんですよ。
何? どういうことだ?
兄貴は俺を沖縄に残したかったんでしょうけど、俺、やっぱり自分の手で親父を弾いたやつを探したいんです。
Rikiya.
Choking on hot chocolate.
心配しないでください。
Huh, I guess as long as someone's looking after them.
兄貴の心遣いを無視しちまって。
いや、いいんだ。勝手に置いていった俺が悪かった。
兄貴。
それよりお前、今どこにいるんだ?
え? いや、それがよくわからないもんで。
ん? どこの道にいるかくらいわかるだろう。
いや、それが右も左もわかんねえ通過で。
お前、ろくに調べもしないでカムロ町に来たのか?
すみません。
まあいい。今からお前を迎えに行く。とりあえず目印になりそうな場所を見つけたらそこで待っていてくれ。
でかいビルとか看板のある。
You should just go to the tower.
そういうのでいいですか?
ああ。そこに着いたらまた連絡してくれ。
わかりました。
それじゃあまた後で。
はい。
He's so enthusiastic. Rikiya was the guy from the Okinawa Yakuza clan, right? Who initially we kind of butted heads with him, but then he's kind of like a puppy that follows Kiryu around now, and he wanted to come with Kiryu to Kamurocho, but Kiryu's like, no, it's too dangerous. You just stay here. I work better alone. Blah blah blah. And then of course we left him there and came here, and then Rikiya's like, oh, you know, he's catching up to us now. So that's who he is, if you all remember him. Hey Kip, how you doing? Thanks for dropping in. Welcome. Kashiwagi said it was 2 hours between the two shootings. That's the length of flight from Okinawa to Tokyo. So Kiryu was like, but he would have had to get from the airport to the Tojo clan compound. Oh, that's right. So it couldn't be the same person. Okay. Thanks, Andu. I have the honor of being the content you watch while having your dinner, Kip. We both know how much of an honor that actually is, right? Only the best content can be used to eat food, even if it means the food gets cold looking at for the right one. Oh, what are you having for dinner, Kip? Thank you. Wouldn't say it's necessarily hard to learn piano. Like any instrument, it just takes practice. It's a different journey for everyone, so it's always good to not compare yourself to others. That's a fair point. So we have actually a ton of side quests, by the way. Guess it's side quest time. We have one here, one here. Why does it zoom? Why is there only 2 levels of zoom? I missed the old map in the newer games. Anyway, we have 3 side quests, so we're going to do those side quests. Leo, you want to spend your stimulus on a 3080, but it's harder to get than a PS5. Oh, really? Still? Just want to suggest it, Hotshot, both for the piano in it and because it's a soul soother. You felt more at ease after listening to it. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I appreciate that. Kip, you've been wanting to play the Yakuza games forever because you love the kind of game where anything can happen. You feel like that defines the Yakuza games. Oh, for sure. The main story quests and main story in general is so serious. But all the side quests are very wacky. And very hilarious and very funny. Like, it's just such a great juxtaposition. Hey, you! Excuse me. Huh? You talking to me? Sorry to bother you, but are you Kazuma Kiryu? Yeah, that's me. And you are? I knew it! I'm a student at the Komaki Dojo! Like Komaki people. Maybe he's gonna teach us something. Komaki Dojo. Oh, you mean old man Komaki? Haven't seen him in forever. He started his own dojo, huh? Sounds like he's doing pretty well. Yes, sir, he is. I actually have a letter for you from him. He told me to give it to you if I ever spotted you in the city. What are the chances that we'll run into each other? Huh. Disaster, you love story, action, adventure games? You're sure you'll love it. You've been trying to branch out a bit since you've been on simulation game kick since Animal Crossing came out, and that's almost been a year. There's nothing wrong with playing Animal Crossing 1 year later, in my opinion. I burned out personally a little on Animal Crossing because I have over 1,000 hours in it now. But I still play it once or twice a month, and I'm actually still in the middle of a villager hunt. We're looking for... Who am I looking for? Kiki. She's a cat villager. No, joking. I wasn't trying to. It was my hot chocolate, which I'm surprised it's not freezing cold at this point. Because I made it before the stream. Nostalgic, this game looks amazing graphically. You never saw this port of it. You didn't buy the remaster. Oh yeah, this is the remaster. I'm playing on PS5 as well. Sometimes it's nice to realize there's a lot of streamers out there because it comes with the realization that every viewer that watches your stream at that moment thinks you're the best choice to watch over literal millions of others. I feel like that's pretty special. And before you say anything, you deserve that, pal. Aw, thank you, Kip. No, thank you all for choosing my stream today. Whether you've ever said hi in chat. If you're still here listening, thanks. Thank you. Just had some nice vegetable soup and now you're waiting for your potatoes with salmon. Oh, you're using an air fryer. Those are the best. I love my air fryer. Poor spoiled Sirs. I know I played the newer games first. It's okay. I'll get used to it, I'm sure. A letter from Komaki. I wonder what he wants. How are you doing, my prized people? When I heard you returned to Kamurocho, I knew I must pen a letter to you at once. What happened to, like, calling? We have cell phones now. I'm currently running a dojo at the Dragon Palace. I believe you're quite familiar with the location. I understand that while I was away on a short trip, you fought off some hooligans that were making trouble at the Dragon Palace. I wanted to extend my thanks to you for that. From the rumors I've heard, your life of peace and tranquility has not dulled your fighting edge. Knowing you, however, I suspect that way of life may not last much longer. If you ever feel the need to train again, please stop by my dojo at the Dragon Palace. I'd be happy to help you get back into shape. However, there is one matter that may require your help. I'll tell you more when we meet in person. Of course, he comes with a caveat. Is that the right word? Caveat? I think I said that wrong. We have to do a side quest for him. Alright. Heh, I swear, that old man never changes. You missed the old map in the newer games. Do you hear the contradiction? Because I sure didn't. You wish you weren't working right now. You could make fun of the closed captioning. Oh, did it not actually say what I was saying? Editing clips of the Yakuza games, especially when it's for me, not having any context. You sit there like, what is this game? Oh, yeah. The underwear. That was a really funny side quest. You did amazing, by the way, with editing my last highlight reel. Everybody really loved it. Jess, you've been meaning to ask, with Yakuza, do you need to play the first one or can you jump straight in? Do all the games have a continuous storyline? Yes. All the games have a continuous storyline, except for the new one. So you could jump into Yakuza 7 like a dragon. That's the newest one. If you didn't want to play all the others. However, you would be depriving yourself of a wonderful, wonderful story and characters if you don't play the others. And I know it's a little intimidating, maybe even a little discouraging, because there's literally like 7 games before the new one. Because you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You literally have 7 games. And it's all about this guy, Kiryu. The new one is a completely different protagonist. I think if you play the new one without playing Kiryu's story, you'll miss out on a couple Easter eggs. There may also be 1 or 2 characters, maybe, that were in the previous games that you might not get, you know, their background or reference or backstory. But, yeah. So for the new one, you don't have to play these old ones, but for this, yes, you need to play them in order because the story continues. I mean, it's kind of like new shenanigans that Kiryu is getting into, but I feel like it'll be way more cohesive and understandable if you play in order, I guess. Does that make sense? So, hey Ryzen Samurai, do I like dogs? I'm more of a cat person. I don't mind dogs, but I prefer cats. This is the best place on Twitch. Thanks, Bowsers. Thank you. Lurkers of the world, unite quietly in the back where no one can see you. You're waiting for the Christmas mug. Oh, only 9 months to go. I don't think I actually brought it out last Christmas, Kip, because I was moving. We bought our house and was moving. So December was a really weird month for me. I don't think I brought out that mug. All newer graphic cards are impossible to get. They're scalping them like PS5s. Wow. That's intense. It has been a while since we last saw one another. Maybe I should go and pay old man Komaki a visit. Hey, is the old man back at the dojo now? Yes, Master Komaki has returned. Please take the elevator to the dojo floor. I'll go on ahead and let him know you're here. Dragon Palace. Because you said it's your first time playing this series, Nostalgic says, and because I know it's such a phenomenal series, I'll give you a follow so I can see your reaction as you progress. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you can see my entire Yakuza playthrough from Yakuza 0 on YouTube, by the way. So if you want to see my reaction to Yakuza 0, Kiwami 1, and Kiwami 2, all of that and all of this so far are on my YouTube, by the way. So, if you wanted to, like if you just felt like watching them. It's been really good. Did I restart my save after that? No, I kept going, Scorpion. Yakuza 7 has references that make playing from 0 a better choice than starting from 7, yeah. Exactly. That's definitely the hardest part, Kip says, figuring out what the clip is aiming for in regards to context. But you always explain it so well, so you're so easy to work with. Thank you, Kip. I try my best. It's a two-way relationship, you know, with commissioning people to do video edits and stuff for you. So, I'm glad I can be more helpful than not. After 4 years of doing this, you still get nervous with every edit. You expect a community to pick their torches and pitchforks and chase you out. Oh no, you do a great job. It's crazy there's so many games, you need more holidays. Yeah, Jess, I understand. Because I was actually planning to just jump into 7 based on what everybody was, you know, recommending. Or at least based on people saying that you should play Yakuza, right? So I bought Yakuza 7 at full price at release. But I still haven't gotten to it. Because I decided to just do Kiryu's story first. So it goes on sale all the time now. So I would say don't buy it all until you're ready to play it, at least the new one. The rest of the Yakuza games go on sale often, actually. So you can actually get them on sale pretty often. Just keep an eye out. Garen, you're still here. Thank you. How many free highlight reels for the Christmas mug? Oh, thanks, Kip. Trying to figure out what to play tonight. You should flip a coin, Hotshot. I'm just saying. You admire my skill to keep up with chat. How do I manage to remember things you're talking about with a few minutes delay if you're behind for 10 seconds? I don't know. I have a lot of practice, I guess. It also means gameplay is really slow, as you can see, because to me, my stream has always been focusing on the chat and the discussion and the community. And gameplay has always been secondary. But somehow we still get through games, because like I said, I've completed on stream over 110 games over the past 6 years. Somehow. That's actually a huge number to me. So, you know, somehow stuff happens. So, you've had your share of people who gave you the most boring content. It's just sitting there playing the game and not saying a word, not showing expressions. They send it and say, make me funny. I'm not a magician! Oh goodness, that's frustrating. Considering how slowly you're going through 3, you're glad you held off on buying Like a Dragon. Yeah, I totally could have saved money. But oh well. Maybe, I also bought it on PC, which I feel like I actually prefer. It would have been nice if I bought it on PlayStation, because I like my PS5 a lot. Whatever. Oh, did I read that? Why is everybody calling me today? It's Kiryu. Hey, it's Yanai! Wait, who's Yanai? The freelance photographer? Oh no, I don't remember this guy. Should I remember him? Does anybody remember him? Because I don't remember this guy. Where was he from? Oh, this is bad. Does anyone remember where Yanai is from? Damn. Flip a coin, except you don't know what to put on heads or tails. Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, Hotshot. Ryzen, I'm great at my job. Thanks. I try. As long as people still want to be here and support the stream and all that, then I'm going to keep going. Leo, you got most of the Yakuza games for free because of Humble Bundle. Oh, were they on Humble Bundle? That's cool. Was he looking for the perfect shot? Was he? He took a photo of Kiryu and the guy's father that the son was gonna kill. The guy's father that the son was gonna kill? What? Oh, the guy who was all like... Oh, okay. The guy who was like blaming his father for abandoning the family or something, right? And so he was going to go kill his dad, but then Kiryu was talking him out of it. Is that the one? That's the one. Okay, the photographer's the one who wanted like the juicy scoop or of capturing that or something. Okay, now I remember. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, the perfect shot, actually. I don't think this is related to moves for Kiryu. You remember part 3 is the one where you take photos and get inspiration from them to unlock new attacks. Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple of those for that new mechanic. I always forget about it. That is a new thing. For me, anyway. Yanai. Oh, yeah. From the Hirata case. The papers love the shots. They're gonna be in next week's edition. They've printed off a few proofs, so I sent one to that bar for you. Shellac, I mean. Might be worth reading, if you've got time. See you. So we gotta go to the Shellac bar and Dragon Palace. 2 separate side quests. An article about the Hiratas, huh? Guess I should head over to Shellac sooner or later. We have places to go! Alright. Shellac is in the Champion District. Guess I should go this way. Who's calling me? I just want... This is like the 3rd interruption by my phone. One day, I'm gonna walk from this street. One day. Rikia here. Aniki, there's a huge building up the street. Wow, that thing's freaking massive. Never seen one so big. Now I know I'm really in Tokyo. The street I'm on has lots of stores. We gotta go fetch our lost puppy. The building he's talking about is probably the Millennium Tower. He also mentioned a street with a lot of stores. Oh, really? This game's gonna be like, here, pick a street without a map. How am I supposed to remember this? Taihei Boulevard, I think, is the one that runs horizontally. You would think I would have had the map memorized, considering this is my 4th game with Kamurocho in it, but I do not have the streets memorized. Somebody tell me the answer. What's the answer? What's the street by Millennium Tower with a lot of stores? Is it Taihei Boulevard? It might be, because Taihei Boulevard, I think, is the one that runs horizontally, right like south of the tower. Isn't that Taihei? I don't even know. I don't remember where Nakamichi would be. This game. It's testing my patience today. Bloody hell, why does that main menu sound scare the Twix sticks out of you? I don't know. The main menu sound? Taihei's the one where the disco was in 0. Isn't that the main horizontal street? You guessed Taihei and you were wrong, so you suggest Nakamichi. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, that sounds like your workday, Sleepy. The reason why you catch up at night is because all the calls you get during the day. People, right? Guess I'll give Nakamichi Street a try. Let me see here. We can actually find the truth. Because like Kamurocho's been pretty much the same for the past 4 games. How have I not memorized this yet? Ugh, this map. Okay. Here's Nakamichi. Wait. It's right here? Oh, that's where, that's where the quest marker is. Taihei, yeah, Taihei's right in front of the Millennium Tower. This is Millennium Tower. I was right. Taihei Boulevard is the one that goes right across, just south of the... I was actually right. Ha! I'm a smart cookie. Okay, we're gonna ignore this for now, because that's the main quest, because we have side quests. I need to go to the Shellac Bar and Dragon Palace. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, there's another side quest over here. You look like a good guy, lend me a hand. What's going on? My granny's coming up from the sticks. Oh, sticks. I was like, wait a second. It took me a second to process what that meant. I kinda told her I was a company president here in Kamurocho, which is kinda not true. So I'm begging you, please. Please pretend you work for me so I can keep up the lie. Chicken Nugget, good night. Sweet dreams. Oh, thank you for being here. Take care. Yeah, I'll be around on Saturday for the streamathon. Thank you so much for dropping in. Get some good rest and sweet dreams. Your food's done, Kip. Enjoy. Oh, air frying is the best. That's the thing. They're probably super crispy. Hi, Crucy. Welcome to the stream. Why should I have to do that? Granny's getting frail and was in a bad place for a while there. I thought I'd cheer her up by telling her I was a big corporate hotshot. Hotshot! Where's Hotshot? Hey, Hotshot, you're in the game. Look. Hotshot. This is like when we saw Snowlit in Ghost of Tsushima. Did you all know I'm in Ghost of Tsushima? Snowlit something peaks. What was it called? Snowlit something peaks. It was like a thingy. I was so excited. So I had the same excitement just now because Hotshot's in the game. Sweet. Did you see that Hotshot? Snowlit Peak Shrine. That's what it was. Thank you, Leo. Yeah, I was in Ghost of Tsushima. I freaked out when I saw Snowlit Peak Shrine. I was like, what? Oh, I was so excited. It's perfect. Yeah, you edited that, Kip. You remember that, right? I've been nothing but trouble since I was a little kid, so hearing I'd become an upstanding member of society thrilled her to no end. Now she's out of the hospital and on her way here to see how I've been doing. But if she found out I was lying... Don't lie to Grandma, kids. So this is the moral of this story. I get where you're coming from. But you should just be honest with her. Yeah, I know. But I think there are times where a lie is justified. Necessary, even. Is that what they call a white lie? So please, back me up on this, for my granny's sake. Are we gonna do it for Grandma? I guess we're gonna do it for Grandma. Well, if you're that dead set on the idea, we'll have to make sure your lie is airtight. Don't worry. I'm ready to take anything she throws at me. So what do you say? Okay. Okay. I suppose I'll take a supporting role in the performance of your lifetime. For your grandmother's sake, you understand. The things we get into. Oh, thank you so much. You don't know how much this'll help me. Come over this way. Granny's waiting. Oh gosh. Here we go. Hey, Magical Faye. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the raid. How are you today? I hope you had a good stream. How would you ever lie to Grandma? Right? It was like a thing. That's precise. Yes. I'm very good at descriptions, Sleepy. But no, it was, I forget even what it was. Was it a puzzle? It was a puzzle, I think. Your canon in Destiny 2, Drifter calls you by name in Gambit all the time. Ah, that's funny. Hot shot. If your grandma has big eyes, long ears, and sharp teeth, you may feel free to lie to her. Oh, that's great. I'd like to introduce you to somebody, Granny. This here is my employee, Mr. Okay, we didn't even sort out names before this. Kazuma Kiryu. I work for the president. Ah, my. Masahiko must certainly keep you busy. Masahiko. Hey, what's wrong with you, Kiryu-kun? Forgot my first name, eh? Ha 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 ha. You could have told me. This is going well. I'm Masahiko's grandmother, Shizu. You'll be giving me a tour of Kamurocho today. How exciting. But, my goodness, don't businessmen wear ties these days? We're so unkempt. How dare we? Actually, we try not to use air conditioning. Our president hates ties. I had no time to change. No time to change. We'll do that. Well, oh no! He asked, maybe this is the wrong one. He asked me kind of out of the blue. I had no time to change. Asked you? Why would you change your clothes? Oh, we picked the wrong one. Why would you change your clothes? That's because Kiryu-kun here is actually on vacation. He came here because the company president asked him to. Oh dear, I'm sorry my grandson is so demanding of you. It's so hard for me to imagine this boy running a company headquartered in such a big, impressive building. Hee. I've been working hard here in Tokyo, Granny. How about you show me around the office then? I'd love to meet all of your employees. Well, about that, Kiryu-kun? They have the day off today. It's off limits due to an accident. Authorized personnel only. I guess we have to pick the one that seems like it would be the right choice. And I think it's the first one. They have the day off. Is she another ninja grandma? I don't think so. She doesn't seem to have the same vibe as, was it Granny White? She was the one who was like a martial arts master. Your grandmother would throw hands with anyone in your family for being dishonest. You do not mess with that woman. Yeah, don't lie to Granny. It doesn't have good results. I'm going to pick the first one. They have the day off today. Oh, is that so? What a laid-back company you have there, Masahiko. Say, Granny, you must be hungry. Why don't we go to my favorite yakiniku place? Yakiniku is Japanese barbecue. Yes, why not? Go ahead and show me the way, sweetie. Oh, How is this gonna end? I feel like she's gonna find out. I come here all the time. Their food's out of this world.
Oi.
Ha! Imagine running into you in a place like this. You got that 100 grand ready. Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh, what's going on? I borrowed 80,000, maybe? From this loan shark when I lost money on the horses the other day. Can't you just make something up so he'll leave us alone? Please? We have to pay him? Come on, 100,000 including interest. Pay up now or it'll just keep growing, pal. Make something up. I don't want to give him money. Absolutely. The 100,000 yen set you ordered, right? I'll make sure our president sends it to you right away. Hey, this is smart. Kiryu coming in. All smooth.
Huh?
Yeah? You're not making any sense, pal. I'll make sure our president sends it to you right away. Please understand. That's all we can do today. Well, as long as you pay the interest too. I guess I got no complaints. No slacking off though, you hear me? Ah. Oh, a work conversation. You must be awfully busy to be talking shop even on your breaks. Is everybody ready for some yakiniku? Eat up, Granny. It'll make you strong. Oh gosh. Now you're craving Japanese food, right? Oh, Japanese food's so good. I actually used to live in Japan for a few years. My granny voice is phenomenal. You can't spell that word. Oh, thanks, Kim. My granny voice comes out a lot in games. There's a lot of grannies in video games for some reason. I think the first appearance was in Kingdom Hearts 1. That was my first granny voice when I streamed that. This is what happens when you lie, folks. It escalates. Can't control everything. I never thought I'd live to see the day my Masahiko treated me to a meal. What are you talking about, Granny? This won't be the last time the grub will be on me. But, you know, it's not nice to lie. Oh, shit.
Huh?
Huh? I've known all along you were no company president. And you had to go and bring this nice Kiryu-san into it too. He probably cried until you gave in, right? He's always done that. Oh gosh. Yeah, Kiryu totally cried. Canderson, 54 months! Oh, sorry, I didn't catch up on chat. Hope I'm doing alright. As okay as I can be, all things considered. we the first 2 hours of stream were more unexpected racism conversations. Difficult but very important. So I ended up crying all my makeup off out of frustration. Again, it's not the first time it's happened. But I'm doing okay, all things considered. How are you? Happy 54 months. That's 4.5 years. What? Oh my gosh. Thank you. I hope you've been well. And I hope you're doing well this week. Thank you. You're craving Korean barbecue. I haven't had that in a long time either. Korean barbecue is so good, Sleepy. If y'all don't know Korean barbecue, it's basically, at least in the US, they put grills, like grilling meat grills, into the table. So they bring out the raw meat and you cook it at your table. It's really cool. And it's really good. You would love to visit Japan someday, Disaster? It looks beautiful. Yeah, I did. I actually lived in Japan for about 3 years. And I worked there teaching English. It was some of the best years of my life. It's been a long time now. It's been like 10 years. Oh my gosh. I'm so old. I feel old. But anyway, good night, Silver Dragon. Thanks for being here. Rest well and hope we'll see you again soon. But yeah, Japan in general is, I mean, it's a very different country, obviously, from the US. But the food, no matter where you go, the food is like on another level. I'm sure it's because, they're a much smaller country compared to the US. So the quality in general is a lot higher because here in the US, we're all about mass production, right? Mass production, mass manufacturing, all that. So obviously there's a compromise with quality. Whereas in Japan, oh, the food, even at the convenience stores, right? You think of convenience stores in the US and you think of like hot dogs that have been rolling on the little rolling thing for who knows how long. It's probably not fresh. It's probably, I don't even know. Whereas in Japan, everything is like fresh every single day. Like that's how they do things. It's just so good. If you ever get a chance to visit Japan, the food is like one of the best things. It's just so different, especially if you're an American like me. And it's just so good. So highly recommend it. I miss Japan. It's been a while. The last time I went was in 2014, before I started streaming. Hey Niru, how's it going? Good to see you. Trying to think now which character in Kingdom Hearts has my granny voice. It was the granny who was in... God, it wasn't actually a character. Does anybody remember the granny voice I did in Kingdom Hearts 1 and who it was? She was like a side character. She wasn't actually like one of the like villains or one of the main characters or anything. Who was it? I don't remember now, actually. I don't even remember what world it was in. I think she's talking to Kiryu, saying her grandson cried until you gave in. Oh. Oh, okay, now I get it. I told you my brain's not working this week. I don't know what's going on. Where am I? Oh, Jeter, thank you for the cake. I just saw that. Thank you, thank you. Kip, you were nervous when you sent that message yesterday. You kept thinking you would have accidentally translated something wrong and come over as offensive. Oh, no, you're good. I did see the message. There's been people that reached out that I just haven't replied to. This week in general has been very overwhelming. So... There's also a Korean restaurant in the mall that has these amazing potatoes. You should try to learn how to make potatoes. You're hungry, Comic-Con guy? You should get some food. No. ... You don't have to be a big shot CEO for me, Masahiko. Just live an honest life and a happy one. That's good enough for your old granny. Granny! I think my job is done here.
Kiryu-san.
Kiryu-san! Thank you for helping me today. I really did enjoy myself. Here, won't you take this? It's a souvenir from my hometown. A sushi set. Sweet. You be the best grandson you can be. Got it? Ah, that didn't end so poorly. Granny is smarter than her grandson takes her for. That's what we learned. Granny looks pretty happy. I guess the occasional lie isn't always so bad after all. Sweet. There's also a Korean restaurant in the mall that has amazing potatoes. I already read that. The hot dogs are technically supposed to be changed out every 4 hours on those convenience store roller grills, but nobody ever really communicates when they were put there. And their guidelines for the employees are, if they look bad, change them. Well, if you're already busy with a billion other things you need to do, that might slip your minds until later. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's like what happens, you know? Voice. My voice is dying. Ah. Okay, we need to go to... Oh, we're actually near Shellac. The bar at Champion District for the photographer guy. We gotta go there and Dragon Palace. We have so much to do. Thank you, Scorpion. Wasn't that wholesome? I thought so too. Voice is dying a little. Okay. You didn't need an answer? Just want to make sure you had support and I wasn't alone. Thank you. Voice, please. Maybe I just need water. Trying to think of grannies in that game. Yeah, I don't remember which world it was in. It's been so long. You found a mod that changes Aloy's hair color. One of them is her natural color with purple ends. Oh, sweet. Sweet. Comic-Con guy, you're going to sleep soon? Oh, yeah. It is getting late for you. Take care of yourself. Thanks for being here. Is this shellac? No. Wait, shellac. No? There's only like 2 places I can go in around here. Here's shellac. Okay. Here we go. Granny is starting to sound more like the portal turrets. Oh, yeah? Oh, you have the recipe, Sleepy. Wait, for what? Oh, for the potatoes? If you give it a shot, let us know how it goes. Kiri-san? Yeah, that's me. Someone named Yanai wanted me to give you this. What is this? It's next week's issue, the one Yanai mentioned. He said the article would be about how I tore their family apart. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right, this whole thing. The photo that reunited a family. Heh, you got me, Yanai. So, anything good in there? Yeah, worth reading. Alright. Worth reading, alright. Is that the end of that quest? There's nothing else? Maybe I'm just supposed to leave. Why is the main menu so startling? Really? I mean, this game is a little dated. I don't know. I think it came out in 2007. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But this game actually came out in 2007. And so... But this is the remaster, but... You know, some of the sounds probably didn't get improved. Might be a little loud. Huh. Is this set in the 80s? The aesthetics giving you Shenmue vibes? Actually no. So this game takes place in 2007 actually. Yeah. Yakuza 0 takes place in the late 80s. Or 2009, sorry. Wait, does this take place in 2009? God, I can't remember now. Yakuza 0 starts in the late 80s, and then Yakuza 1, or Kiwami 1, takes place in 2005? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Actually, is it? Because I think I remember at the start of Kiwami 1, it starts in 1995. It is 2005, because Kiwami 1's 1995, and then Kiryu goes to prison for 10 years. And then it's 2005. So yeah, Kiwami 1 is 2005. Kiwami 2 is 2006. And then this one's 2009. It's a lot to keep up with. That's why I said it's a good idea to play all the Yakuza games, because the story is interconnected. And there's a lot that goes on. But it's so worth it. At least up to this point, based on what I've played, it's worth it. But yeah, this is supposed to be 2009. I don't know if it captures 2009. Yeah, we're at 2009. That's what it was. Yes, no. Yeah, I know. I couldn't remember. It's because I have a calm voice. It's such a calming environment. It's like listening to ASMR. And then, bam! YouTube ad. I get ya. You think you get it, Beautiful Disaster? There's a lot. I think these games are so worth it, though. I feel like I said, I feel like I was sleeping on this series. And I'm sad I missed out for so long. Until I started everything last year. And you will not regret it. You will get so invested in all these characters and the story. It might seem a little intimidating to keep up with all the characters and the story and stuff. But like I said, the stories, the writing... It's just so well done. The character development is so well done. Like, there are plot twists left and right. And it's just good. And I think a lot of people, unfortunately, don't play these games because, you know, maybe they're turned off by just how much, you know, Japanese in Japan there is. Which I know, you know, I'm not saying people are racist for that. Like, that's not what I'm saying, I guess. It's just for some people, the Japan focus and the Japan aesthetic just isn't for them, I guess. You know, for whatever reason. But these games are worth it. If you like story, these games are worth it. Hey, Auspex, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again. And Valzers, welcome back. Enjoy your coffee. Side quest time. So who's the wise guy who managed to smack you in the chops? Leave it alone, Aniki. He's not such a bad guy. You just don't get it, do you? Get schooled even once in our line of work, and it's all over for you. I can't just let you soil our profession like that. Aniki, if you could just chill. What's going on here? So we're actually the one that hit him. Remember, the guy in the purple and white was all like super fast, and if you managed to actually hit him once, you won within the time limit. Remember him? He's the Mr. Try and Hit Me dude. Oh, it's you. So this is the guy who clocked you, huh? He don't look like much. And you are? I'm his Aniki. Aniki is like, it means brother, but it's like, not necessarily like blood brother. It's like someone who, a man who's a higher rank in you usually in Yakuza. You wouldn't really use it, I don't think, in a corporate setting normally. I think it's a Yakuza only thing. Yeah, like an older brother figure. You wouldn't use this for like an older coworker, I don't think. That doesn't sound right. I think it's Yakuza. Because in corporate, I think it's more like senpai, which I'm sure some of you have heard, like an anime. But yeah, it's a Yakuza thing. A big brother you respect, yeah. Kiryu's clothing, however, is stuck in the 80s. Yes, it is. It's a funny kind of meme of sorts is that Kiryu wears the same suit in every single game. You just finished Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh gosh, beautiful disaster. It's so good. So good. Did you play the original Final Fantasy VII? I'm going to guess maybe you didn't. It followed the original for the most part, except the end. I won't say anything else beyond that, but it's very interesting. I hope you enjoyed it, though. Twining, welcome back. Late night errands. You're going to catch up on the VOD tomorrow. You had to step out of an important conversation. No need to rehash now, but you're sending lots of love and hugs. Welcome back, Twining. Thank you for going back to do that. I hope you had a good dinner. Auspex, you just finished Kiwami 1, and you bought 2 immediately afterward. Isn't it good? Are you doing your first playthrough? It's good, isn't it? I was just talking about how good the series is. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Congrats. Kiwami 1 is actually, of all the ones I've played so far, Kiwami 1 was the most frustrating. I hated the bosses. I usually play games on normal for my first playthrough, but I actually recommend for Kiwami 1, for anybody who hasn't played it yet but plans to, put it on easy difficulty. There is no shame in playing games on easier difficulty anyway, because you have nothing to prove, literally, to anybody. But you will save yourself some salt and frustration, because the boss fights in Kiwami 1 were so frustrating because it was just, the combat felt a little clunky, and as a result, you struggled a bit with the feeling of the combat mechanics, in addition to the boss just repeatedly being annoying, and it would have been easier to do easy, so I know that sounds redundant, but you'll save yourself frustration if you play Kiwami 1 on easy. Hey Pogs, how are you? Welcome. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday, isn't it? I'll get some good sleep, Kip. Thanks for dropping in. Have a good rest of your evening. And take care. I'll see you soon. You know what Aniki means? Because of Cho Aniki, an insane and legendary video game series. Do not Google if you value your sanity. Okay. You were looking at the closed captions, Shin. Sometimes when you say YouTube ad, it spells YouTube ad. Maybe I'm not enunciating. YouTube ad. There we go. Maybe sometimes I don't enunciate for enough for the closed captions. I try to do a little bit better with it. How's Yakuza been? We didn't get started till like after 3 hours into stream. So I guess we've been here for an hour. But we've been side questing. So no main quest yet. Disaster, you didn't? You bought it for the Switch, but old school RPGs kind of intimidate you. You get very overwhelmed and turn-based, or with turn-based. You play Pokemon, but that's pretty much as far as your knowledge goes. Gotcha. Well, I think Final Fantasy VII Remake was definitely a good jump into that action adventure. I do recommend at some point to play the original Final Fantasy VII. There is an option, I believe, to make it actual turn-based, if I remember correctly, so that you're not having to constantly try to juggle, when you get an action, at least until you get used to it, because it's like a continuous turn-based, if I remember correctly, in Final Fantasy VII. So as you're trying to decide what to do for one character, right, another character could have a turn ready by the time you decide, right? Whereas some other Final Fantasy games are very like nothing happens or progresses in the battle until you choose. Final Fantasy X is one of those. So if it's a little intimidating, I want to say in Final Fantasy VII you can change it so that battles won't progress without you making a decision. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Final Fantasy people out there. But I want to say 7 has that option. The original 7. But no, I can understand it can be intimidating or overwhelming. The Colosseum could be pretty rough if you got through it. Oh yeah, the Colosseum. It was pretty good though. I did it. We got a real similar bit going on, see? So you're another Mr. Try and Hit Me? Ha! Not quite. I'm in the running business, so they call me Mr. Try and Flee Me. Oh, we have to race him. Okay. Speaking of Pokemon Bowsers, you for sure know what your next tattoo is. You want the Cyndaquil evolution line wrapped around the whole of your calf with some grass and stuff. Oh, heck yeah. I assume you're doing color then. Unless you're doing black and gray. That's exciting. Enunciate was non-C84. It tries. Dr. Themo, you grew up with turn-based RPGs, so most of them don't bother you. But there are RPGs that do kind of info dump on you, and you just don't have time or energy to learn all of it. Tales of Berseria was one of them. Too much information. I only ever tried one Tales of game. I think it was Tales of Zestiria, but I never finished it. I've heard Berseria is really good. That sucks about the overwhelming information though. Is 7 turn-based or ATB? It's like a moving ATB. Shadow Scorpion. Does that make sense? It's like the bar, the ATB bar keeps going even after you make, or even if you're on another character making a decision. Does that make sense? It's like an active ATB. Is that redundant? What's the word for it? Mr. Try and Flee Me. Now I've heard everything. Damn straight. You haul ass and I come chasing after ya. Ditch me successfully and I pay out the prize money. That's an interesting concept. That is interesting. That sounds easy, beautiful disaster. You actually have no knowledge of Final Fantasy aside from the remake and Kingdom Hearts, but you did play Chocobo Racing for PS1. Very nice. I think you would like Final Fantasy. If you enjoyed the remake and you enjoyed Kingdom Hearts, I think you would like it. I haven't played all of them myself. I've only played 7, 8, 9, 10, 10-2, 15, and the 7 remake. So... but they're really good. I recommend them. I have at one point I plan to play Final Fantasy VI because that's the one that everybody recommends. It's like the absolute fan favorite. of the older ones. So excited for you, especially to see it. Yeah. It's going to be full color. Sweet. Well, you definitely should show us when you get that done. I can't wait to see it. You can choose active or wait. That's what it is. Thank you, Sleepy. Yeah, there is a setting. I knew there was a setting. So if it gets too overwhelming trying to like make a decision as soon as it pops up, you know, if you're not able to plan ahead, you can change that setting. I think you can change it like mid gameplay. So once you get more used to the whole, you know, ATB turn-based kind of combat system, you can switch it back, you know, to make battles go a little faster if you want. But I think you'll enjoy the original 7. I replayed it myself on stream a couple years ago. Was it a couple years ago? It feels like a couple years ago. And it still holds up. It definitely still holds up. It's just really great. I enjoyed it a ton. You own the Tales of Zestiria soundtrack. You won it at an anime convention. That's cool. I don't remember any of the music. Berseria is good. Just requires the amount of attention you don't always have. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, well, I'll trample you in a second if we were limited to this here parking lot. So I expanded the course to the entirety of Camarocho. Sounds simple enough. Don't underestimate me, chump. I won the 800 meter back in high school. That means I'm a certifiable racing man. Oh, and it'll cost you 5,000 yen up front. Outrun me till the timer's up and I'll pay you 70,000 yen in prize money. Huh, that's a lot of money. Hey, Chlordane. It sounds like he has a puts on shades. Foot chase fetish. How are you, Chlordane? Welcome back. Shadow Scorpion, you love Final Fantasy. You want 16 so bad. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it too. You know, I didn't get to watch the Square Enix presentation earlier today because I was doing the weekly. I watched part of it. I didn't watch all of it. I don't know if they announced anything Final Fantasy 16 there. But I'm going to have to go check. I remember you know, they announced the finalized title for Project Athia, which is Forspoken, right? And I think a lot of people were expecting Forspoken to be Final Fantasy related, even though it wasn't. It was their new IP. Because I think people were saying like Final Fantasy 14 expansion or, you know, Final Fantasy 16 related or something. That's what people were speculating because Square Enix, I think, trademarked Forspoken like earlier this was it earlier this year? I don't remember. But yeah. It's very interesting. I don't know if they revealed anything for Final Fantasy 16. You're excited for the Final Fantasy 7 DLC? Me too, Disaster. I plan to stream it. I'm excited for it too. I don't know how much the DLC alone will cost because I already have the full game. So I don't need, and I bought the PS4 version, so I'm going to get that free PS5 upgrade. So I don't know how much the DLC alone will cost because I don't need to buy the game again. I guess we'll see. 6 is your favorite, Dr. Themo? You're totally okay with people not caring for it. Oh, yeah? No, I want to play it. I want to play it. 5 for the class system. Yeah, Sleepy. 4. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4. Yeah, no problem, Disaster. No problem. I do hope you enjoy. 7's a good one to start with, in my opinion, for playing Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy 5 has Galufs. Did I say that right? Glorious facial hair. And Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh is in a few other games. I know he's a summon in 8? Or was it 9? I don't think he was in 10. I can't remember anymore. Hey, Insane Man, how am I today? Honestly, drained. I'm exhausted. We had another talk about racism earlier today on stream, so I am very tired. But they were important discussions. So, other than that, I'm doing okay. Hi, Chlordane. How are you today? Don't think they did, or your timeline would have exploded with it. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. Controversial opinion, Sleepy says. You think the one must play Final Fantasy of the SNES era is Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Huh, yeah, I never played it. It's a different game. The one that I feel like a lot of people say I should play at some point and that I kind of maybe missed out on is Final Fantasy Tactics. It's a strategy, Final Fantasy. Not that the other Final Fantasies don't need strategy, but I know Diz always recommends it to me because it's just apparently just really, really good. So, you love Mystic Quest, Insane Man? It's simple but fun. The music kicks ass. Nice. Yeah, I'll have to... Let's see. Gilgamesh from 8 is literally the same character as the one from 5. He wasn't 8, wasn't he? Okay. Final Fantasy Tic Tacs, when you're cursed with bad breath from the Marlboros, right? It's a great game, Chlordane. You still have your PS and PSP versions of Final Fantasy Tactics. Yeah, I never got to play it. So how about it? Want to give it a go? All I have to do is ditch him to get 70,000 yen. Not a bad deal. Do it. Alright, I'll take your challenge. That's what I like to hear. Now hand over that 5,000 and get ready to run. Here you go. Oh gosh. Time to focus. I'm actually doing things in the game now. Okay, looks like it's all here. Again, your job is to run around the city while keeping away from me. Do it long enough and I'll pay you that cool cash money. No slacking off, because I'll catch you in a heartbeat. Oh, great. Keep running until your pursuer's too tired to chase you. If the pursuer's gauge runs out before yours, you win. The pursuer's gauge will gradually decrease during the chase. Okay, this is fine. Are we talking about favorites? I guess. 10 got you into the series, 12 is barely behind it in favorite in the series. 14's an odd beast because you love it to death, but even though it's a numbered Final Fantasy, it's not considered mainline. Yeah, that's because it's, as I mentioned, it's, or I didn't mention it, but it's because it's an MMO, I've heard it's good though. 10 is my favorite, followed very, very closely by 7 and 8. You didn't grow up with RPGs, Disaster? You were more into the Crash and Spyro type. Oh, okay. I mean, I played those too. But for me, I went from Nintendo to... Wait, actually, no. Those are PlayStation. I don't know why I was talking about Nintendo. Those are PlayStation. Never mind. Ignore me. I can't think this week, remember? You're trying to get into more RPGs. There's some really good ones, If you ever want a recommendation based on what you enjoy, you can always ask us here, because a lot of us love RPGs. You fully endorse Final Fantasy Tactics? It would be interesting for me to stream, yeah? Hey Sea Salt Alchemist, you found me on Twitter and thought you would come over and say hi. Well, thank you! Welcome to the stream! I've had another rough day. Usually I wear makeup, but I frustration cried all of it off earlier on stream. Because we had another racism talk. I've been really involved in it this week. But, welcome! I actually stream 5 days a week. I do a lot of action-adventure RPGs and story-driven games, lots of first playthroughs. Currently doing Yakuza 3, as you can see. I'm also doing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and... I just finished the Hitman series. I was supposed to start Immortals Phoenix Rising this week, except my internet went out on the day that I was supposed to stream, so I didn't stream. I kid you not, my internet went out for 20 hours. We had a snowstorm here in Colorado last weekend, so... I kept my power, but had no internet. Anyway, that's what we're all about. So if you like interaction, kinda semi-okay gameplay, and lots of conversation. So my focus on streams is actually talking to the community. That's always been the case. And gameplay is usually secondary. So, I mean, we finish games here, but I take a long ass time to do it. If you're okay with that, definitely come by whenever, hit the follow button. I hope you enjoyed your stay. We're very relaxed here, very genuine, very honest, but very welcoming. So if that sounds good to you, feel free to stick with us. What's with people saying cash money? I don't know. Cash money. It's a little redundant, right? All the socially distant hugs for rough days. All the hugs. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Galradin. No worries. You loved Worms and Monster Truck Madness. I never played Worms. I know of the game, though. The first Final Fantasy you ever saw someone play was Final Fantasy, the first one. Ah, the first one you played was 6. Gotcha. RPGs and story-driven games are your jam. Sweet. Well, welcome. I hope you like it here. Chrono Trigger is certainly a favorite from that era. Final Fantasy VI and Super Mario RPG are tough competitors. I remember playing Super Mario RPG. Briefly. I don't think I ever finished it as a kid. Insane Man, you played CT for the first time. Wait, what's CT? Disaster, you lurk with most streamers you watch. It's nice to feel welcome in the community. Oh, we're happy to have you. Always don't hesitate to say hi. There will always be people here excited to see you. You know, at the very least it'll be me. And hopefully other people in chat. But at least there'll be me. So yeah, always feel free to say hi. Or you can always lurk, you know, there's nothing wrong with lurking. But just know that people will be excited to see you here. That's what we do. That's what we do. Cease out for you. As long as you're having a good time and enjoying the game, you can play whatever you want and take as long as you want to beat it. I like you. Exactly. How many you will not imagine. Just you don't know how many people come in that are brand new and they're like, shut up and play. Thankfully it doesn't happen that often, but it does happen a lot. Or not a lot, but it's happened a considerable number of times. And it's funny because those people come in and expect me to change everything just for them. Drop everything and play, you know? It's so funny. But no, this is how I do things. And some people like it, some people don't. That's okay. If you like it, you're welcome to stay. If you don't, tons of other streamers out there, you know? So. Anyways. Oh, Chrono Trigger, that's right, okay. I can't process like abbreviations today. Oh, where am I going? Oh god. I don't know where to go. This is gonna suck. I gotta be careful. Oh, pugs, thank you! Oh, he's gonna catch up. I gotta run. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is awkward. No! I almost made it! I ran into a dead end! Why did I run into a dead end? Okay. I ran into a dead end. Damn, that's it for me. You're off to bed, Pugs? Here's 5 subs as a good night. Oh, thank you. That was so kind of you. What the heck? You gifted a 10-month resub to Kofa, a 5-month resub to Mini Olkami, 3-month resub to Thunder Snow, 3-month resub to Brightest Black, and a 38-month resub to Lord Mangoat. If you just got gifted, make sure you give a big thank you. Pugs! That was so generous of you. Thank you for the kind extra support. And have a wonderful rest of your evening. Sweet dreams. Mangoat! Thank you. Oh, paying it forward. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mangoat. So kind of you. Thank you for paying it forward and gifting a brand new sub to Serve Dest. I don't know if Serve is here. But welcome to the Snow Army if you are. And thank you so much, Mangoat. That was so kind of you. You didn't have to do that. Thank you, though. Thank you. And because you gifted a new sub, that's one step closer to extending today's stream. Good night, Pugs. Sweet dreams. Thank you for dropping in. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will see you soon. Take care. We won, even though I almost got caught. Oh, God. Looks like I won. How? How in the hell did you outrun me? You must have done some crazy intensive training to pull that off. Well, here's your prize money. 70 big ones. That's 70,000 yen. By my count, it's all there. Money! Guess I still got a ways to go, but I'll get you next time. Experience! That's exciting. All right, that's one side quest down. We still have what's the next thing? We have to go to Dragon Palace. Oh, there's 3 side quests over there. Do I need to eat? No, I'm still full HP. Okay. That's surprising. So surprising. When did I take my last break? My first break? I don't remember now. Is it almost time for a break? I feel like it almost is. We should probably take a break. A quick break. I'm heading to... I'm gonna head to the next side quest. About 2 hours ago, you would say, Sleepy? Okay. Maybe we should do it then. Where am I going? I'm gonna head close to the next... Oh, it's a fight. I'm gonna head close to the next side quest and then we'll take a break. Since it's been like 2 hours. Breaks are good. Step on... Oops. I missed. Step on face. Where's the other guy? Oh. I didn't even know there was a guy back here. Didn't even know. These people. Oof. Oof. Alright. We're heading to the next side quest. An hour and 40 minutes ago, give or take. Okay. Well, okay. In that case, we can probably... Now we should probably take a break. We can take a break. An hour and 40 minutes is fine. Plus we have 1.5 hours left. So I think it's break time. We're gonna head up here though. Have I knocked over enough people yet? Alright. Guess I'll stand here. Hopefully nobody bothers me. Since you started an hour later, how does extending work today? Is it a 5-hour stream unless we extend it to 6? I actually hadn't thought about that. I guess I should have done that instead. I was gonna do 6 to 7. But it's a weekday, so I don't know who's gonna be around for if I extend to 7 today. Everybody's gonna be like gone by the time I reach the last hour if we were to extend. Considering how this stream started and how tired I am, maybe I should do 5 to 6. So taking a break now wouldn't make sense if we're ending in 20 minutes. 25 minutes. Maybe we can take a quick 2-minute stretch break instead of the full break. Maybe I should do that. So that seems to make more sense considering the nature of today's stream. Is that too unexpected for people? Maybe. The guy had a katana, might as well have been attacking Kiryu with a foam noodle. I know. This is why it's always so silly when people bring sharp objects or guns to a Kiryu fight. Pfft. It's Kiryu. You don't bring anything to a fight. You shouldn't even challenge Kiryu to a fight. It's like the first mistake. You know? Who needs sleep? Yeah, well, I was gonna go until like the full 7 hours if we extend, but then I realized, considering how this stream started, maybe Andu's suggestion of 5 extend to 6 makes more sense. What if they brought a large fish? I guess that would work. A fish could be a weapon. You have to go to bed soon. Definitely wouldn't make it through an extended stream. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because it's also a weekday. Normally I don't go that late. Ugh, I am tired too. But okay, how about that? So I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break right now. Just to get up, stretch a little, walk around, because we need to walk. Don't sit still for too long. And then come back. And we have, unfortunately, under 25 minutes of stream left. Sorry to like thrust this on all of you last minute. But I am really tired. But I'm not tired. I'm not too tired to do another like hour and a half. But I don't know if I could do 2.5, right? So that is the plan. But yeah, that's where we are. We can extend the stream. If you don't know, I have daily goals we can meet to extend. I've decided kind of totally last minute, so it's okay if we don't extend, but that today will be a 5-hour stream, 6 hours if we extend. So we are very close. But I might do something bonus tomorrow. We'll see. It wouldn't go late. It would be because I'm planning the streamathon on Saturday. So yeah. Let's take a quick break. Hey, Limey Dave. Thanks for joining. I hope you're well. I hope you're well. The fish only works if it's Agent 47. Yeah. Right. Oh, we gotta take a quick 2-minute break. I need to stretch. I'll see you all in 2 minutes. Alright, I stretched for like 2 minutes. We're back. Hi, Afton. Am I gone? I was on break. Breaks are good. All of you should be taking breaks. At least every hour, if not every other hour. You're also that kind of person, Sleepy? You did it because you didn't mind homework. You knew it would make other students suffer. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh, Andrew, you're the kid. You feel like you're the kid in class who reminds the teacher they forgot to assign homework. Oh, thank you, Sea Salt. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Hotshot, for the welcome back, and Twining, Smike, Andu. You've been browsing my Instagram while I was on break. My cat is so cute. I wish I could introduce you to her right now, but I don't control cats. At some point, she might show up. She does show up periodically on stream here and there. Like, she'll jump on my lap. Baby. I saw her when I went on break. She was in my partner's room, Diz's room. She got her strawberry cone of shame off, but she's thank you. She's really cute. I'm very biased, of course. But you'll get to know her. If you come by often, you will get to know my cat. It's kind of hard not to. She shows up. She's hella precious. We give her treats on stream, so. She's in a lot of clips and moments from the stream as well. So yeah. And of course you saw my Instagram. I post a lot of pictures of her. She's really, really photogenic. Thank you, Wowzers. Thank you. Thank you, Shin. But yeah, if you didn't know, I changed it so we're ending stream in 15 minutes unless we extend. Sorry. I know that's super last minute on people. But I realized I probably can't do a 7. Probably at most a 6-hour stream. In general. Do I have to do this? No? What's going on here? Get out there and find me a stand-in for Kuda-chan. But even if I do find somebody, it's way too late. Oh, it's another movie production, maybe? Then how the hell are we supposed to film this thing? Without our star, we're nothing. And what am I supposed to do about it? I guess the star is that guy in the arm cast. I feel terrible about all this. You gave me the starring role, and then I had to go and break my arm in the men's room. Oh, that's embarrassing. In the bathroom? How do you break your arm in the bathroom? Okay, I don't know if I want to know. Hey. What about him? Oh, he's perfect. Something wrong?
What do you mean?
You want to be in a movie, Hotshot? Where's Hotshot? Hey, Hotshot, you're in this game twice today. Holy smokes. Eating a chocolate sundae? What? Would you break your arm eating a chocolate sundae? What? I don't know. Oh, are you talking about that one? Wait. Are you referring to the Diz chocolate sundae? Oh, this is terrible. A movie? Why me? Well, Kuda here was our lead, but he got injured during rehearsal. And without a lead, our hopes of completing this film are pretty much screwed. Hi there. The name's Noboru Kudarizaka. Or Kuda, for short. Okay, I think I get the picture. Anyway, you've got just the face and build we're looking for. In fact, I think you fit this role like a glove. So how about it? Being in a movie might not be so bad. Alright. Okay, I'll do it. Hot damn, that just made my day. What kind of role is it? It's an over-the-top action scene. So basically, we need you to beat the crap out of some thugs and make it look pretty. I can do that. What's your name anyway? I'm Kiryu. Alright then, Kiryu-chan. Let's get you right to the studio. Oh, snap. This just raises further questions, doesn't it? Hotshot was in Final Fantasy VII original when they were in the train around the beginning. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All the hot shots. Look at you, Kiryu-chan. That's exactly the image we're going for. That's a pretty cool outfit. Must be some kind of samurai flick. Here's the script. You only have to worry about Tatsu's, that's the hero's, lines. Memorize them as best you can. Dialogue Part 1. Tatsu bursts into Yamashiro's compound. Yamashiro, what the hell do you want? Tatsu, I've come to avenge my father. Yamashiro, you've got some nerve busting in here, so you want to see your precious father, huh? Oh, I'll send you to meet him. In hell! So we have to say, I've come to avenge my father. Action Part 1. Tatsu takes out Yamashiro's thugs in this order. Short hair charges at Tatsu. Tatsu smashes him head on. I guess I should read the names. Hanae, short hair, charges at Tatsu. Tatsu smashes him head on. Once fired up, Tatsu then wails on Toriumi, who has long hair. I gotta memorize this. Short hair hits me. Long hair is who we're gonna punch for a while. Next, he shuts down Matsukaze, who's bearded. Alright, short hair tackles, punch on long hair, shut down beard, who's in a rage. BB. Speaking of my cat, she actually came in here. Hey. BB. She's using her scratching post in my room. You just saw on my website I'm a Kingdom Hearts fan. I am. I wouldn't say I'm a diehard fan per se, but I did really love and enjoy the series. I played 1, 2, 3, started Dream Drop Distance, and I couldn't finish it because I was burning out. I watched all the cutscenes from... What was that one? The one in the kind of castle. What was it called? I watched all the cutscenes from that and 357 over whatever the other number is, days. What was the one where they're in like the cards? What was it called? Did you have to use cards? Yeah, 358 over 2 days. That's what it was. Thank you. Chain of Memories. Oh, I was blanking so hard. Thank you. Yeah, I watched all the cutscenes for Chain of Memories. I didn't play it because I heard it's an acquired taste, right, for the card style gameplay. So I'm familiar with the very, very convoluted story. I loved it, and definitely, and I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3. The moment you said cards, yeah, I was like, wait a second. Yeah, I didn't play it because the gameplay was so different, you know? Hey, baby. Come here. Meow. Come on. You want to say hi? Speaking of my cat, the coincidence. Hey, baby. Come here. Fade? No. Stop it. No. No. Hey, no. Baby, come on. Oh, she's going into her cave under my desk. I was hoping she would jump up here. Hey. BB, come here. Come on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. She did it. She did it. Well, she's actually up here now. I'm surprised. I didn't expect her to come in here. She doesn't always come in here. Well, this is Fade. She is 5 years old. An absolutely spoiled cat. As you can see. She's also a purr factory. Aren't you? You little purr factory. You a happy baby? Do you all hear that? This is BB. This is BB. Being sweet. She is an absolute potato. Look at her. She's the best potato. But she's 5 years old. And Diz and I have had her for going on 4 years now, I think. Yeah, going on 4 years. So we got her when she was just over 1 year old, and she is incredibly spoiled. Look at her. Aren't you spoiled? You spoiled? What you looking for? We actually had her on a cone of shame for the past week. We only took it off yesterday because she hurt her back paw recently and kept reopening the wound and not letting it heal because she kept licking at it and biting on it and stuff. So we had to give her a little cone of shame for about a week. As you can see, she's a little butt. She loves pets. She's just really cute. Really cute. Yeah, the purring. Your little girl Luna's about to turn 5. Aww, I love that. But yeah, she's the only cat we have. We actually want to get a second cat at some point. We just haven't yet. Hi, man. Swam. That cat's got the 808. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Fate is feeling better. Yeah, her paw looked better, so we let her out. Hopefully she doesn't irritate it again. But yeah, you actually lucked out since you mentioned my cat and you're new here and you actually get to meet her. She doesn't show up whenever I ask her to, and I don't control cats. She's usually sleeping during stream, aren't you? Do you want some pets, BB? Do you want some pets? You almost had it, no? Do you want some pets? There you go. You gotta get the hand. Do you want the hand? You can do it. There you go. Yeah. She also likes chin rubs. But yeah, she's my baby. We've had her for almost 4 years now. I don't even know if she remembers her life before in the shelter. But she's my favorite. Aren't you? She's still purring. Cats are the best. Yeah, kitties are amazing. Cats are the best. Shin, the colleague you're the closest to at work, will resign at the end of the day tomorrow. He wants to go back to school. You're happy for him, but you're also sad you'll lose your favorite colleague tomorrow. Oh no. I'm sorry, Shin. But you're friends on Discord. You'll be able to keep speaking with him. Awesome. Well, it's good that you can still stay in touch. But, yeah, that does suck. You're gonna say no? She doesn't. Who wouldn't want to remember life in a shelter? I know. We don't know what her life was like. She was rescued from out of state. They were gonna put her down at a kill shelter somewhere out east. Somewhere in, like, Kentucky or something. I don't remember. But they were gonna put her down at a kill shelter, which... I don't like kill shelters. So... and the cat rescue here in Colorado rescued her and brought her here. And she was at the shelter for about 2 months before we adopted her. I was surprised because I was like, how does anybody not want this sweet little baby? Look at her. Look at you. Look at you. But maybe it was destiny. She was meant for us. Right, baby? You were meant to be with us. Isn't that right? Yeah. Yeah, kill shelters suck. The color of her fur is beautiful. Thank you. She's mostly a Russian blue mix. She's actually started to turn a little brown around her shoulders. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Fade. Here, do you see? It's around her shoulders and like on her sides that she's turning a little brown. Look at you. I think it's the mixed part of her cat hair in my nose. And it's been happening more as she's gotten older. Look at you. You want to go on the desk? You can't go on the desk. You can't go on the desk. Can you be good? You want to go on the desk. You want to go on the desk. No. I think she probably wants food. You can hear the kitty engine roaring anyway. She is purring. She's super loud. Look at you. Look at you. Last night she was actually laying on my left arm to sleep. It was nice. You love how she lays in my arms like that? Yeah. It's funny because I can tell she's super comfortable with me. And she'll let me hold her. I think some people describe it as like holding a vase, I guess. Hold on. I don't have a good grip. Give me your arm. I don't know if this is how you hold vases. But she just like, she just gets really comfy. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Aren't you the best? She's like a little cat cannon. She's a little cat cannon. But yeah, she's roughly 11 pounds, if you're wondering the size of her. She's overall pretty small. Our vet says that she could lose a little bit of weight, though, around her belly. But otherwise, she's so spoiled. Aren't you? Huh? Cat hair everywhere. Cat hair everywhere. Yeah, she's so cute. Thank you, Leorian. How wonderful we are for rescuing her. I'm so happy we got her too. I didn't expect her to be as wonderful as she is. She's incredibly loving. I'm sure you can tell. Right, baby? Yeah. See? She's like, pet me, mom. She demands pets. That's how she is. Hi, Bloody and Dorky. You're new here. Welcome to the stream. We're having a cat interruption. I'm playing Yakuza 3. But we got interrupted by Fade. There's cat hair all up in my face right now. Somehow in my mouth. You want pets? I don't even know. You want... Sorry, there's cat hair in my mouth. Man, this is bad. Thank you, Sea Salt Alchemist, for the sub. Welcome to the Snow Army. Thank you. Everyone get some hype in chat. Sea Salt, welcome to the Snow Army. Thank you so much for that extra support. Enjoy your Snowflake sub badge beside your name in chat. Enjoy 38 super cute snowy emotes that you can use all over Twitch. And feel free to join our Discord as well. We have a lot of fun channels and great conversations there. But thank you, Sea Salt. I really appreciate that. You used to work around cats. You got to say it's quite obvious that she trusts you. Oh, yeah. I'm still like eating cat hair. Somehow. I think I got caught in my teeth. That's my hair. That's Mom's hair. What are you doing? She's like, pet me. This cat is demanding, can you tell? But yeah, I absolutely love Fade. She and I have a pretty strong bond. I mean, for the past year, my partner's been working from home, so she's actually gotten a lot closer to him. But for the, previous 3 years before that, I was the only one at home because he had to go to an office. And so as a result, I was the only human at home, and she would always bother me, and she interrupted my stream every single day. And so that's how the community got to know Fade. That's why she's such a big part of the community, because when we adopted her, I wasn't planning for her to be a stream cat, but she kind of did. So she interrupts less now than she used to, but she still interrupts, as you can see. You looking for Dad? Do you want to go see what Dad's doing? You can tell she's super alert. He's showering. I think he just got out of the shower. And she heard him. So she's like really alert. Look at her. What's up? Do you want to go? Do you want to go? Do you want to go? Look at this potato. Look at this potato. Look at this potato. If that's not a potato, that's a potato. Look at this potato. Are you a potato? Shan, thank you.
55 months, how crazy is that?
Are you done? What's up? No? Thank you, Shin, for 55 months. And at tier 3, that's so long. Thank you. Can't believe it's been that long already. But welcome back, Shin. Thank you for the extra support. Still eating cat hair somehow. Literally every cat parent's life. Yeah. She's a sweet little bean. Yeah, I think you'll come to get to know Fade. And like I said, you saw I post a lot of pictures of her on Instagram. She's hella precious. Aren't you? Aren't you? Aren't you? Mm-hmm. That's her right as a cat and therefore royalty. She is well within her kitty rights to demand attention at any given moment. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a thing here where if she interrupts the stream, we always stop whatever we're doing to give her time, which is why this is happening. Some people don't like that, but this is how it is, you know. Fade owns this place, doesn't she? Look at you. Look at this cat. She's like, what are you doing, Mom? Pet me. Oh, hi, Shaw. Your eyelids are getting heavy. No problem. Thank you again so much for staying and tuning into those difficult talks and just being here. Get some good rest. Have a good day tomorrow. I'm still trying to get cat hair out of my face. Oh. But thank you. How could someone not love her? She's a precious little bean. Yeah. She's very much loved here. And like I said, if you're new to my stream, you will get to know her. It's hard not to, because like I said, she shows up all the time. And we give her time. She's still purring. Very lightly. Aren't you? Aren't you? Are you being good? Huh? Are you being good? She's so sweet. You're always down for cat interruptions. You're mostly at home these days. Anytime you have to go out, you miss your kitty like crazy. Always down for cat content. Oh, I'm happy to hear that. I don't know how anybody could hate this cat. I mean, where you want to go? Are you going places? Are you being good? And now she's just sitting here. And I'm still eating cat hair. It's like in my face. I think it's because when I wear glasses, it like traps the cat hair between the glasses at my face. Whatever. I know you all can't tell, but I have cat hair all over my shirt. It's hard to see, but I do. She sheds so much. Hi, Terry. How's Fade doing? Actually, her teeth has not been removed yet. Her teeth are still there. Our old vet told us to monitor her over the next like 5 months. So we're actually planning to take Fade into our old vet around like May or June to have them check out her teeth, the condition of her teeth. So she actually hasn't had the operation yet. If you're all wondering, Fade potentially might have the resorptive tooth lesions or whatever they're called. Basically like cat cavities, which a lot of older cats develop. It's super common. And usually the only treatment is to extract the affected teeth. So, and that requires cats to be put under, which gives me anxiety because I don't know how that goes. But I trust our old vet because they do surgeries all the time. And they've seen Fade for, you know, her entire time that she's been with us. So they know this cat. And, but yeah, it's a thing apparently. It's like cat cavities where like the tooth kind of rots away or something. I don't know. But our vet told us to monitor her, so we're just going to bring her in for another checkup in a couple months. You might hit the hay yourself. No problem, Valzers. Yeah, get some good sleep. I'm in the middle of this and I can't save, so I guess we have to do it. I didn't save at all. That's bad. We're supposed to end the stream. What do I do? We hit 5 hours. But yeah, good night, Valzers. It just means the outfit is complete. They do blood work to make sure it's safe to go under anesthesia. And they monitor everything super close. She'll be good. Yeah. That's part of it too, the blood work, and then they have to do like the dental x-rays, make sure that, you know, the teeth are okay, and then she has like post-surgery medication. The shitty part is it's going to cost something like $1,200. Our new vet quoted us like $1,200. Our new vet quoted us like something slightly cheaper, like around $1,000, but it's still a pretty hefty price. So Faye demands more camera time. Yeah, well, I said today would be a shorter, like 5-hour stream, 6 hours if we extend, but we already hit 5 hours, and we haven't extended, but I can't save, so I don't know what to do. Because if I just like close, we lose all the progress because I didn't save. Get to a save point and then end. Yeah, but by that time it might even be closer to 6 hours, which is what I was not aiming for. Nintendo Geek, you wouldn't worry about fade teeth stuff. Is pretty common. Pretty sure it's a relatively minor surgery. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Are you okay? Dad's out of the shower. Do you want to go talk to him? What do you see? She sees something on my desk. No, what do you see? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What do you want? What's going on? Huh? She's got her front paws on my desk. She's the sweetest. You used to be a vet tech, sea salt? Oh, you stopped because your anxiety couldn't take it. See, that's something I don't think I could do. Because you have to have like a heart of stone to be a vet, to work in veterinary medicine in general. I feel like I couldn't do it. So just the fact that you were able to do it even briefly, like, kudos to you. I don't think I could, you know, especially loving Fate how much I do now. You know, I think seeing animals suffer would just be pretty impossible for me. How do we extend the stream? Meet any one of those goals. At least 5,000 bits, at least 7 brand new subs, or at least 50 in tips. Usually it's my streams are 6 hours with the option to extend to 7. But because today's been so draining, and I started late because I was on the weekly earlier today, which is a gaming talk show on Twitch. Yeah, I decided to make it more of a like 5-hour regular, 6-hour if we extend. You're catching up to me, Terry, on the tail end of Kiwami 1. Oh, there you go. You're getting there. I hope you're enjoying it. This cat's the most lovable creature in the world. She's hella sweet, aren't you? What do you want? Your tail's flicking. Clearly you want something. But you're not leaving. So what do you want? You want treats? That's what you're going into, Nintendo Geek. You're doing vet tech stuff? Yeah, you have to have a heart of steel, like I said. Nintendo
Bits
Geek!
for Snowy, 3.
Oh, thank you for the 1,500 biddies. I think cat hair is still stuck to my face. Thank you. Oh, you splashed the bit cup. Did some damage to the minion. And even though it's over 5 hours, I'm going to say it brought us closer to extending. If we manage to extend, then I don't have to lose my progress, I guess. Oh, what a shame. But thank you. And it depends on how long this whole thing takes. Because we literally just started this side quest. But thank you, Nintendo Geek. How are you tonight? Shimano was just killed. You found out what happened to everyone's parents at Sunflower. Yeah. The story keeps getting better, Terry. Kiwami 1 hasn't been as emotional draining as 0. Yeah, it's actually not as, definitely not as draining.
And are you?
And I, ooh. Alice, you dropped your biddies. Did you mean to drop them? Thank you, though, Alice, for the 500 biddies. You brought us closer to extending. Oh my gosh. I feel like I still have cat hair all over me. But thank you. You splashed the bit cut. We're, at least with bits, we're 1,800 bits away, folks. Thank you. It was hard seeing kitties and doggies suffering, and then you're getting all worried and anxious that Luna was sick with something that you couldn't see and that you wouldn't catch until it was too late. Yeah. Yeah, I can only imagine, you know. Fade here is actually my first cat. I never had a cat before until we got her, and she has been the most precious first pet, first cat. I feel like I really lucked out because she's just been such a bundle of joy. Is she leaving? There's Dad. Do you want to go see him? No? I know you can't see because of the mic. Look at her.
What are you doing in here, baby?
Look at her. You want to see what Dad's doing? Yeah, she's staring at you. She's like, what's going on? What's going on? Diz is poking his head in and out of the door. Oh, Fade. Do you want to go see what Dad's doing? Do you want to leave? No, you don't want to leave? No? Okay. I thought she was gonna leave. Well, she didn't end up leaving. Come on, you guys, we gotta extend. We're so close. It's okay if we don't. I'll just try to speed through this. Maybe I should get Fade to leave so we can do it. Is it time to leave? Is it time to leave? You're doing good, Nintendo Geek. You're taking a break from writing, and you deleted a portion of it because you didn't like it. You're trying to figure out how to rewrite it. Oh, okay. Take your time. I think writing is definitely a test of patience and time. I'm going to put her over here so we can do the things for the game, since I kind of have to. You all see her? She's still here. She's just laying on my left arm. But yeah, good luck. Good luck. You do feel bad for Nishiki? He lost his brother and sister. Yeah. Nishiki is just a tragic character, in my opinion. And it finally beats Otsuki, who's the bald person, to finish them off. Okay. Short hair, long hair, beard, bald. Yamashiro says, very impressive. Tatsu says, fight me one-on-one like a real man. Yamashiro says, ha! We can discuss that once you've defeated my finest assassin. Assassin, get out here. Assassin enters. Yamashiro says, this is the man who killed your father, and he's more skilled than you can imagine, so prepare to die. Why does this remind me of, is it Princess Bride? What is it again? My name is so-and-so and so. You killed my father, or something like that. Prepare to die. Yeah, Princess Bride, right? Yeah, Inigo Montoya. I couldn't remember his name. Yeah. Prepare to die. You killed my father. Yeah, I was like, Princess Bride, right? This is totally Princess Bride. Writing is definitely a test of patience. It's also constantly going over the same scene again and again until you finally decide to write it down. Ah, gotcha. Galradin, you just had some drama. Your brain is tired. You overreacted in a guild thing, and wow, they were very understanding when you explained what happened, and all is good. But you're left with an icky feeling of embarrassment. Oh, I'm sorry, Galradin. Well, I hope you're able to, forgive yourself. I'm glad you're able to sort it out, and I'm sure your guild members are, not blaming you or anything, Hey, Matt, you love that movie. Yeah, it's so good. One of the rare cases the movie's better than the book. Oh, I didn't know it was based on a book, actually. Tatsu confronts his father's assassin. First, he unleashes a series of raging techniques. Are we going to be able to memorize all this? To take out the henchman. Grabbing and smashing one into the wall. Essence of terrain. This seems very specific. Killing another with a triple sword slash. And finally, smashing a Daruma doll over the last one's head with a karate chop. To finally avenge his father. Smash one into a wall, triple sword slash, and Daruma. Yamashiro says, bunch of worthless dogs. I suppose I'll have to deal with you myself. Tatsu says, no need to worry. I'll make quick work of you. Yamashiro says, nonsense. You'll regret you ever crossed me when I'm through with you. The time has come to face Yamashiro, the sinister villain behind it all. While Tatsu unleashes an amazing array of attacks, defeating Yamashiro for good in a much harder bargain. Oh, Fade's leaving. Bye. Go on. Okay, she left. She's actually going somewhere behind me. Tatsu is beat to within an inch of his life. Health gauge flashes red, but he manages to win with a miraculous comeback. Yamashiro says, listen, work for me, and I'll make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Sound good? Let's forget about this whole thing with your father, and think about what's best for tomorrow. Tatsu says, my loyalty can't be bought. And Tatsu punches Yamashiro. Yamashiro says, oh, so this is the legendary Tatsu of Kamuro. Tatsu turns his back on the nearly dead Yamashiro and exits. Oh, this is so intricate. How am I gonna do this? Hopefully I can remember all this. Yeah, they were all very nice about it. The guy apologized since he kind of went too far. Just your overthinking that's getting the better of you. Ah, I gotcha. You failed this one, Alice? I don't know. It seems difficult. Got the lines down yet? No. Do we get to review it again? Not quite. Not a problem. Not a problem. You read them thoroughly and get them down. Okay. I've come to avenge my father. I don't know if we have to memorize this other stuff. Short hair, long hair, bearded, bald. Fight me one-on-one like a real man. Smash the wall. Triple sword slash. Daruma doll. Okay. No need to worry. I'll make quick work of you. Okay. My loyalty can't be bought. Alright, we can do this. I'm going to try it and see. So, a lone warrior bursts into the local authorities' compound to avenge his dead father. Looks like your typical samurai B-movie. You bet. Feel free to ad-lib if you can't remember it word for word, just as long as it works well. Saying the lines as written can sound wooden sometimes. Also, do your best with the action sequences. Performing them as written would be nice, but we'll still pay you either way. Got it. Let's get this thing rolling then. We're all set. All right, Kiryu-chan. Give us a good show. All right. Long hair. Which one's long hair? Is the guy in the back? I think it's... Okay, it's short hair first. So the guy on the left. And then long hair, which I think might be the guy on the right. And then bearded guy in the back. Unless the guy on the right's bearded. I mean, that's kind of a beard. And then bald guy is last. You would buy the bits to extend stream? You feel like I need rest. Oh, thank you, though. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. We do have a streamathon ahead of us on Saturday. What the hell do you want? I've come to avenge my father. I've come to avenge my father. You've got some nerve busting in here. This isn't Beard Guy. He doesn't have a beard. So, short hair charges at me. We have to take out long hair first. Long hair is the guy in the back. Don't we wail on long hair here? Oh, maybe we have to take out these three first. Well, we take out... Hold on, we take out... Who's got the short... Okay, he's got long hair. Alright, short hair first. Short hair, long hair. Where's long hair? Long hair's in the middle. Alright, bearded. I assume this is bearded guy. Does he have a beard? I think he has a beard. And then bald guy. I hope I did this right. I can't tell. You semi-failed this too? It's a lot to do.
Oh.
That's why you said fuck it and did whatever. The wrong one would always get in your way. Very impressive. Fight me one-on-one like a real man. Ha ha ha. Oh, he's Yamashiro. Assassin. Oh gosh. Okay. This is the man who killed your father. Prepare to die. Alright, we're supposed to smash one through a wall. How do I smash one through a wall? I gotta figure out how to smash one through a wall. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, that's rude. What wall am I smashing through? Ow. Which wall is it? I gotta find which wall it is. Is it not these walls? Stop it! Oh, maybe it's these walls. It looks like maybe these walls. Okay. Okay, that's not working either. They should have gone through those walls. Okay, screw it. Try to triple slash. Triple slash. And then we do the Daruma thing. Daruma thing! And then we destroy him. Hopefully that worked. I don't know, we kind of did both. I couldn't figure out which wall. Where was it? I'll make quick work of you. No need to worry. I'll make quick work of you. Nonsense. Alright. This is the part where we get to like red HP and then make a comeback. That's gonna be hard. He blocks a lot. Maybe. Oh, good night, Galradin. Sweet dreams. Thanks for being here. We're supposed to get to red HP. I guess we should let him beat us up. Let's get him to like super low HP, like so to like one hit. Can you stop? He blocks a lot. Why does he block so much? Damn it. You had the blocking mechanism? Oh, you hate it? Yeah, the block is OP. You can't just button smash your way through it. Okay, we're almost there. Damn it! Hit the wrong button. Okay, he's low HP, so we just gotta let him get us to red HP, which is a little scary. Oh my god. Hopefully we can recover from this. Red HP! I actually beat him in 3, 2, 1. He kept blocking. What a great show. What a great movie. Okay, here we go. Now I can fight back. We have to block and like let him attack. That's what we have to do. We have to block. That's what I figured it out. You have to block. Work for me, I'll make you rich. No, my loyalty can't be bought. My loyalty can't be bought. Dun, 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 dun. This is the legendary Tatsu of Kamuro. Goodbye. Dun dun dun. Okay, cut. That's a wrap, people. Good job, everyone. How was I?
ありがと
Nice work, Kiryu-chan. Not the greatest action I've ever seen, but overall, we have a very impressive roll of film here. Yeah, I never really watched samurai films. Samurai films? Well, whatever. Anyway, I've got your payment waiting. Did I do okay?
う。お疲れ様です。
Oh, we're shirtless now. Wabam!
桐生ちゃんなら絶対に大スターになれるぜ。眼力もすごいけど背中からもオーラを感じる。そう思うだろ。はいそうですね。どこのプロダクションにも入ってないならうちの映画会社の専属になったよ。みんなもそれがいいと思うだろ。
He's a Yakuza!
ないです。なんなんだよ。全員揃って。
すまんな。俺も映画には興味がない。これで失礼させてもらう。
はい、お勤めご苦労様。はい、いや、ご出演お疲れ様でした。お疲れ様でした。
They're so terrified of him.
なんなんだよ。
Good night, Twining! The legendary Yakuza, based on a true story. Oh snap! It was actually Yakuza. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. Sakura Storm as a bonus. That sounds like a weapon. Sakura Storm? Ah, it is a weapon. That means I must have done decent if I got a weapon. Look at the sub-story in the menu. You'll know if you did it or fail. Oh, okay. Sub-stories. This looks like a check. Is a check satisfactory? I feel like the star is perfect and the check is like satisfactory. Yeah, it's not a star, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, we couldn't because I couldn't break. I didn't know which wall to break somebody through. Completed it, but it was not perfect. Yeah. Okay. Very interesting. But yeah, good night, Twining. We love you too. We're at a save point. Perfect. Ah, what an interesting side quest. Alrighty. Time to save. As much as I would love to keep going, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm kind of drained. And I'm going to be a potato. A check is less than a star, yeah. Okay. That makes sense. So we only did like 2 side quests. But that's okay. We still made some progress. More or less. We didn't do any main story, but you know. That's okay. Alrighty, folks. So that's that. We're gonna wrap things up here. I would go longer, but I was planning to, but the beginning just today has drained me, and It's probably for the better if I just wrap it up here. I do appreciate all the amazing support today, though, especially during the first couple hours when we had some more difficult but important discussions on racism. I do appreciate you all in general, just, engaging, talking, listening. I know I got really frustrated and really heated, and it's been a rough week. And I would like to just have a good week. Like, hopefully we can end this week on some good stuff this coming weekend. But again, if you tuned in for the first couple hours, thank you. And if you didn't, if you're interested, which I do encourage everyone to listen, I'll be highlighting the first couple hours as a separate video highlight, because I do think it's important. But we unexpectedly again delved into a tangent discussion about racism, because that is still happening. Of course, it's continually happening, unfortunately. And until we have enough conversations for something to start changing, that's just, how it is. So, if you missed it, I do encourage you, if your anxiety is at an okay level, because it is uncomfortable, yes, but it's so important to not turn away from it and to actually listen and learn and keep improving, right? So, I will highlight that, but otherwise it was basically the first 2 hours of today's stream. We didn't really get far in Yakuza 3, but that's okay. But I'm just unexpectedly very drained. This week in general has been draining. But tomorrow, Friday, normally I would be streaming, but I'm not streaming tomorrow because I'm still being tickled by cat hair. Can you tell? I feel like there's cat hair on my face. I'm not allergic to Fade. It's just her hair gets everywhere and it tickles me. My face looks irritated. But anyway, I usually stream Fridays, but I'm not streaming tomorrow. So I may pop on for some bonus random shenanigans or something. Maybe some Heroes of the Storm again. I don't know. But regardless, if I don't pop on tomorrow, which for all we know, I probably won't, because I really do need a break. I'll be back Saturday, the day after tomorrow, bright and early at 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's 9 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. For a streamathon. Usually I do streamathons once a month, and it's a chance for us all to hang out for a longer period of time on a weekend. Usually, basically, streamathons mean that you all control how long I stream that day, up to 15 hours. It used to be longer, believe it or not. I used to do like 24 plus hour streams, but I'm getting older, so I can't do those anymore. But 15 hours maximum. And the games on the agenda for that day are continuing the Animal Crossing Villager Hunt, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and if I want to, maybe start Immortals Phoenix Rising. We'll see. Depends on how far the stream gets extended to. But yeah, you all control how long I stream, on Saturday. New subs, resubs, gifted subs, bits, and tips will all extend the timer. There will be a timer on the screen somewhere, and it tells you basically how much time is left, and you all control how far we go. Up to 15 hours. That's usually what I do. But it's usually a lot of fun. We have a great time. I do encourage you to drop in if you can. If you can't, that's okay. The VOD will always be there. But that's the plan for the rest of this week. But yeah, thank you, Andu. Thank you, Alice. Thank you, Shin. It's weird saluting with my left hand. Thank you, Scorpion, Nintendo Geek. Thank you so much. Beautiful Disaster, thank you. Seesaw Alchemist, thank you again very much. Yeah, the conversations are definitely very important. And, I think it is something, especially recently, it feels very personal to me. So, I've been definitely more impassioned than I have with any other race issues. I've spoken up about other race issues, but just because this one is so personal to me with the anti-Asian hate, that it's taken a lot out of me this week. But I think it is important, and I'm glad people were able to walk away from these conversations having learned something, having, been more enlightened about everything and more ready to, you know, spread the awareness and listen and educate yourself and stuff, right? So as long as people are walking away from these conversations having gained more than they didn't at the beginning, than they had at the beginning, then that's all I really hope for as far as what change I can make at my level. But yeah, she always says it's gonna last 2 hours and it never does. I'm just saying. Yeah, Streamathon High. I used to do 24-hour streams. That was a few years ago. I haven't since, I think, the beginning of 2019. So it's been at least a couple years. Playing Animal Crossing on its 1-year anniversary. Oh, is Saturday the 1 year? Oh wow, I didn't even know. How convenient. That's understandable. Make sure you take care of yourself, Snow, and be safe always. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And like I said again, you know, please don't blame Diz. We had a disconnect on how we were understanding things. I know some people had some strong disagreements in chat at the time to what Diz was saying, but it was because he was looking at it very differently. So please don't hate on him. I still love him. He's still my favorite person in the world. And I think we just had this disconnect. And he learned something out of it too. You know, he didn't realize I was applying it, you know, specifically to the frame of the streamer sphere of things. And so anyway, I'll be back Saturday. I'm gonna be a total potato tomorrow. And I can't wait. So anyway, I love you all. Thanks for spending time with me. Thank you for supporting me and supporting each other. You know, I seriously love our community and how much we all care about each other here. Please don't ever forget that you hold so much more power and so much more influence than you realize just by being a part of this community, right? Just by speaking up with these issues with me, you know, standing with me, right? You hold a lot of that influence too, and I can't be influential without people like you wanting to support the movement and wanting to support my voice, right? So be gentle with yourselves too. Be willing to learn, willing to continue to improve, but also give yourself breaks, because I'm working on that for me too. Let's all take care of each other and grow together, learn together, and be better together. Does that sound good? Thank you for being a part of life's journey with me. I am super honored to have you all here. You could never hate Diz. Oh, thanks, Nintendo Geek. Hi, Coach Neb. Thanks for being here. And Cuddle the Sweet Kitty. Oh, you know I will. Also, I was planning to unbox a Logitech thing. I actually got the new G33s earlier this week. I was going to unbox it, but today kind of happened with the conversations, and I don't want to submit that to Logitech G because I want to at least look presentable for them for this. So I will unbox this on Saturday. I know this took way too long, but I hope Logitech G understands. Anyway, I'm sure they will. It's just been a draining week. But I will see you all then. We're going to start the stream with the unboxing. I need to do that. But yes, hate's a strong word. You were just intensely irritated. Not your place, and it worked out. Yeah, like I said, there was a disconnect, and Diz, you know, he told me in the end, you know, we hugged it out, and he was like, I just hate seeing you in pain and hate seeing you hurt and not feeling like I can do anything about it. You know, that's what he said. And I was like, I know. And, you know, he comes from a place of deep love and care for me. And that's where, you know, he was trying to, he didn't like seeing me so intensely upset and him to feel so helpless, right? So anyway, I'm glad you all are understanding. Veraxis, thanks for being here. Insane Man. Inkheart, thank you. But yeah, I'll be back on Saturday. If you all have 5 minutes to spare tonight, I will play some ads at the end here during the ending screen. If you don't have time to stay for it, don't sweat it. It's just 5 more minutes. But if you do have time, turn off your ad blocker and wait for the stream to go offline by itself. Otherwise, again, I will see you all on Saturday, bright and early, 8 a.m. Pacific time, up to 15-hour stream. The clock's going to start with 2 hours on the clock, and you all control how long I go. We'll start with Animal Crossing, okay? Be safe. Have a good Friday. Have a good start to your weekend. I love you all. Thank you for being you. And take care, everyone. Bye.